David a lack of respect by perhaps not sharing some of those privileges here? After all, you are world champions, and this is a unification fight.
Well, we had different options to fight in different countries. We ended up in Hamburg Arena, and I'm very happy about that. So it wasn't at the beginning planned this way, but we got such a great deal that no one could give us, and that's why we ended up in Hamburg. And as I said, just by accident, of course, I live in Hamburg, so it's my hometown in Hamburg, Germany, or in Germany. And I'm from the Ukraine, I'm Ukrainian, and but I have, of course, a lot of friends that live in the city. All of them are going to be there, and I'm very happy about this. This matter of fact, I've been fighting in Hamburg a couple of times before. Never fought at the soccer stadium in Hamburg, so it's going to be an experience for me and also for David Haye, because as a promise to you, David, you will really, however, you will really enjoy the atmosphere, because the stadium is something very spiritual and very, very special. If you think about soccer games, then you realize how many people are there, and the field is pretty big. So the field of boxing ring is typical field. So the mat of boxing is very, very, very small. But we got good responses in the first day on ticket sales, and I think we're going to pack this arena full. It's going to be great spirit, and of course enjoyable for me to fight in my hometown Hamburg.
Alright, was that the way negotiations were? Was this just a big deal, or did you sense the Haye camp wanted to have the advantage in all these areas?
The Haye camp?
Sorry, the Klitschko camp.
Yeah, they are true. They
were they all deal breakers?
Not from our side, but I've had a few times we said agree to do it or fight off. It happened a few times. I just get first and wars because I've got a war to fight off. So you can say the main part of it, David made them, the fight song, so all that history is now time to get ready for something very, very special.
If Wlad needs to come to the ring second, as he says, to make sure that I'm in the ring, I'd like him to come to the ring first to know he's there, because obviously he pulled out his last two fights with an injury, so he says that about me, but you've got to turn that mirror on himself. If he needs to come to the ring second, he needs to go into a certain corner. If he needs this, as I said to Adam asked me, he said, oh, you know, that was thinking I thought it would be fair, seeing we're both champions, to flip a coin and say, okay, who goes in the corner? Okay, you're in the red, you're in the blue. I thought that would be a fair thing to do as we're both champions, but apparently not on their side. They wanted these things. I said, Adam, if they want it, if he wants to ring second in his last fight, good luck to him. You know, it's going to be the last time he wants to ring as a champion, so I know it's not going to be the last time I do it, so yeah, if he wants to do that, it wasn't a big deal for me. You know, I know as long as I'm in the ring, as long as he's in the ring, I win the fight. How we get to the ring, you know, you could have a helicopter him in for all I care. It's irrelevant. You know? So the fight's happening, that's the only thing that matters. All these other little facts are just academic and mean nothing in the big scheme of things.
Barrett, if I can finally ask you, how would you characterise negotiations between yourself and Adam, and what discussions have you had about the referee and the judges?
I mean, the negotiations were obviously pretty tough. They started 2.5 years ago, and here we are, finally. And honestly, I think since Adam and myself were more or less with our inner circle involved in things, it was easier than in the beginning when other promoters were involved. So I think in the end everything is fine also from their side, and I think if you compare these belts here, also by quantity, I think it's obviously that we were asking for Vladimir to come in or walk in last, but by the way, the compromises he is introduced first. That is always how these things are worked out, and I think it's fair and square, and that's it. I mean, hometown advantage was never something we wanted from the beginning on. When we started our negotiations more than 2.5 years ago, we all wanted to go to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. Vladimir knows Abramovich. We were invited by Abramovich. We wanted to go there. That was originally the first plan, but then the other side could not deliver, and then we ended up in Gelsenkirchen at that time, in the Schalke Arena, and now we're in Hamburg. But we were also together trying to find other arenas, other venues, other countries But in the end, it was just the best business case, and Adam and myself both agreed to it. So that is